Uh, uh.
Should never donate to any crowdfunding website because they are all owned by secret societies, Freemason, Illuminati. People that are not members of the elite will not be allowed to collect money on these websites. Here was my campaign back in 2019. We tried to raise money for Frankie's Strange Meat. We got like $30,000. Then they shut it down and gave people the money back. We had to like open up a Shopify store and take pre-orders because they shut us down. Whereas companies like ButcherBox were perfectly fine on Kickstarter.
Yes, that's because your Kickstarter campaign was fucking retarded and completely unclear, and you violated their terms of service. So, yeah, no shit.
And this year, when I tried to raise money on Give, Send, Go for my eyes being botched, they took the campaign down. Yet you have people like Amos Miller that steal $300,000.
Again, that's because you violated terms of service. You were asking for way more money than you needed.
From people fraudulently. So the only piece of advice I have to give is do not donate money on these websites because anyone affiliated with them is committing fraud. I mean, I think one of my lawsuits is actually against them too. I could probably file a new one against them now for discrimination too. The biggest lie that Dr. Taban has made to me, and is probably some catchphrase he's come up with to tell all of his patients, is that orbital decompression only has a 1% double vision. What he actually means to say is that orbital decompression has a 20% chance of making you a cross-eyed freak. Closer to a coin flip than what he was suggesting. And him camouflaging the botch rate, what, in his practice it's 1 or 2%? I don't believe that either. I don't know where he pulled those numbers out of. And then to use the word double vision as opposed to strabismus, literally, that's one of the things I sued him for fraud.
What do you think would cause double vision, dumbass? Like he's so fucking retarded.
Fraudulent concealment. Literally lying and misrepresenting data and the surgery you're performing on a patient to get them to do it. And then what happens when you completely mess them up and they actually look into the truth?
The worst aspect of getting any surgery is that these doctors will literally stab you, gouge your eyes out, do all this crazy stuff to your body, and then refuse to treat your pain. I've been going to this pain management clinic for the better part of a year, and they basically just gave up. Like every month or so, they just give me a different drug that didn't work, that didn't relieve the pain. I'm still laying in bed 15 to 18 hours a day. If anything, most of the drugs made it worse. Most of them either gave me insomnia or made me even more tired or made me nauseous or gave me other side effects in addition to the pain that wasn't being relieved. And then when I go online and post about it, people say I'm like seeking pills or like a drug addict or whatever, when I've never taken any of those drugs in my life. The reason I'm lying in bed all day is because I'm in pain and I'm trying to relieve it and I don't have any reliable treatment options. So it's really disgusting that.
Why does he look like his, it looks like his face is longer?
That what these doctors do, then they'll refuse to treat the pain and then they'll send their cronies after you if you call.
Yeah, it's like his face is longer all of a sudden.
I called up every single law firm in the state of California that advertised medical malpractice, and not one of them would represent me because they're all bought and paid for by the secret society, Freemason, Illuminati.
They wouldn't represent you because you wouldn't fucking pay them, dipshit. He admitted this. He was trying to find a lawyer who would represent him for free.
Doctors. I had a textbook medical malpractice case. By the book definition of medical malpractice that was committed against me, not to mention fraudulent misrepresentation and all of the other civil crimes that this doctor committed against me. There are multiple claims against this doctor. By the book, perfect case against the most famous and wealthy oculoplastic eye plastic surgeon in the world, and not one lawyer wanted to take the case. You would think common sense in your head, oh, big payout for the lawyer. Their friends, their buddies, bought and paid for. No one will even you think you have a slam dunk case? The lawyers won't even help you. That's how crazy it is.
Lawyers will represent you if you pay them. He won't pay them, thus they will not represent him.
Can we relieve observation? Real Frank's short where he mentions people's comments saying he's on pain meds and then denying it is hilariously what an addict typically would say.
Like, he's talking about going to some clinic to get, like, different meds. Like, he's obviously getting prescribed pain meds. He's just full of shit and he's a fucking idiot. So, yeah, he's just, a lying addict. Thanks for the donation, one.